Core 4 works with all of the cores inside CSIM, and we provide the informatics infrastructure to each of the cores. Our job is to take the data from the instruments and then transfer the data to a central location, which is the HyperGator, and then store the data and make the data accessible to our users, as well as providing tools for high-level analysis. Having an informatics core is very important for CSIM because if we would not organize our data and automate these processes to the extent that we can, then we wouldn't be able to seamlessly track samples and provide an integrated solution to the client.
What we're trying to do in Core 4 is to create an easy way for the technicians in the cores to be able to do what they need to do. So how are you going to keep track of samples? How are you going to make sure that when a client comes and interacts with, our program coordinator, how does that get translated into actually getting the samples run? Actually, running through that pipeline and making sure that the client at the end of the day has samples and data that they're happy with.
HyperGator is an amazing computational resource provided by the UF Office of Research Computing.
HyperGator is the state's fastest supercomputer, and it sits in the new data center. It has 16,000 cores and 2 petabytes of fast storage. So it's a powerful machine for big data processing. At the very beginning, one of the things that we had as a challenge to complete was to make sure that all the instruments are properly connected to the campus research network so that the data can be taken by the instrument and then rapidly transferred to the storage at the research computing facilities so that we can then process them quickly and efficiently and make them available to the customer. And one of the things that we are trying to achieve with this infrastructure that includes HyperGator is to bring supercomputing to the many, not just a few specialists.
Open science as an idea and a concept is something that we believe very strongly in Core 4 is important. What any one of us can do by ourselves is tiny, but what we can do together as a community is huge. And part of being able to work as a community is to make sure that everybody understands the work that you've done. At Core 4, we are committed to making sure that everything that we do is completely open and transparent to the community of scientists.